You're asking if you can just roll true. Booty, you know who you're talking to. Barely got time for an.
My bad. Just listening to an absolute banger. I don't know who it's by some guy called LJ King, I think. Out soon on all platforms. As of when I was young, yeah, I was a bit of a pussy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a bit of a pussy when I was younger. I was small, like I'm a tall guy now. I'm like 6'5" almost. But when I was back in like year 11, year 10, damn, I was like 5'6", 5'7", bro. I was tiny, man. Everyone would laugh at me. I was like the shortest in my year. And I was just a pussy. Like, I was weak as hell. Like, my dad had to get me into boxing. I didn't even want to do it. I broke my arm, so I pussied out, didn't go back. And I can't lie, just generally, like, throughout my secondary school years, I was just such a nerd. Like, I didn't really have friends, but like, everybody knew me. You know, I was kind of like that middle ground person. But somehow I always managed to find myself in like the most random situations. For example, one time, I have no idea why we done it. Went to the top floor, got a packet of tomato ketchup and just dropped it. And it dropped, splattered, and it went into someone's eye. Of course, as you do. We got caught. And I can't remember what happened to me. I think they sent me to like the isolation. So it's like they sent me to like a separate part of the school. And I was basically there for a day. And then like my other two friends, they got suspended for the day. But like, I was just thinking to myself, like, how the fuck did it even get into her eye in the first place? Like, what the hell? But yeah, that happened. But like, that was just like one of like the many tiny incidents that happened. Like, I was such a menacing kid back in school, and I actually have no reason why. Because I was actually smart. Realistically, I probably could have got all 9s. Like, my brain is so fat, which is ironic because I'm pretty skinny. I remember vividly, I actually never forget it because it's such an L to my name. We used to have beef with everyone. So me and my friendship circle, for some reason, consistently always had beef with anyone. Doesn't matter who it was, whether it was in the year above, same year, or year below, especially the year below. There used to be this group of kids and they were like all boys and they consistently wanted to fight us. I remember one time, my brother's like walking through the halls and bro, like these two collide, yeah, and this Donny, like, for year 10, yeah, brother was tall, bro, had me looking up like this, neck straining, like it was crazy. Brother squared up to my brother, and obviously man is still small, so I kind of just sat back and watched, didn't it? I didn't help my brother. I should have helped my brother, I'll be so real. But I don't remember what happened, yeah, but all of a sudden these lot start exchanging punches. I see one punch going this way, I see one punch going that way. I'm thinking, brother, like what the hell? World star, like try and get my phone out. Teachers like running out of the room, they're like, what's going on here? You see my brother, like my brother's on the floor like this, he's looking panicked. And then you see the other brother on top of him, yeah? This guy, bro, when I tell you, yeah, he wasn't hench, he was just long. Like, brother was just long. He was like from down there all the way up there. Like, brother was touching the ceiling. He was crazy tall. Brother was like the Black Slender Man. It was nuts. I vividly remember it. We consistently had fights with them, like, that wasn't the only fight we had. For some reason, we used to like buck them after school as well. And like, we'd just exchange like words verbally. Like, we'd literally be like this close to each other, just violating each other, just consistently violating each other for no reason. I don't even remember why we didn't like these guys. And the craziest part was, one of the guys in the group that we used to violate, I used to chill with him. What? But like, that's not even the only time that there's been beef, like, between me and people in the school. Like, bro, there used to be this group of girls. Oh my God, this group of girls. These lot were the worst. And I remember everything. I remember everything because, you know what? For my last year of school, they made my life hell. And like, that's only because I was a little bitch. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't really want to stand up for myself because like, I was small, innit? I was small, I had no strength to my name, bro. Like, I didn't even think I could lift 5 kg at the time. Like, I was so little and just so innocent and such a nice youth. I couldn't see myself fighting no one. But I remember one time at lunch, me and my boy, we're just gonna call him Drizzy. So me and Drizzy, we go and sit down. Now, there's these like really big stairs in my school, yeah? These like big steps. They're massive, like they're like literally the size, like from up here down to the bottom of my floor. Probably about a foot, yeah? So it's like a foot between each step. They're basically for sitting down on. So like, we've sat down, I'm like here. The females, there's like a group of them, they're all behind us over here, yeah? So we're sitting there, brother, I'm just trying to eat my sandwich or whatever the hell it was I was doing. Excuse me, I'm gonna need you to not sit there. So me and my brother are bare confused. We turn around, we're like, why can't we sit here? Like, what's the issue? This girl really pulled out the, well, actually, this is our spot, so you actually can't sit here, I'm afraid. And so it begins. This is literally where it all started. Literally from that moment, we was arguing. We argued with them until the rest of lunch was over. This was about 30 minutes. We stood there back and forth arguing with these girls. Bear in mind, these are girls and they're a year younger than us. Looking back, why the fuck was I arguing with little girls? Whoa.
hours.
But yeah, that was just like one of our first encounters with the girls. Like, there was multiple times when we caused serious ag between like both year groups, and we kind of made it a thing where it was like really year 11 versus year 10. Like, we was the reason that whole beef started in that school, yeah? I remember distinctly this one time, my other brethren, we're gonna call him, Sharks. Yeah, that's a good name for him still. So Sharks was talking, and this was the day before the incident happened. I don't remember why he said it, but he was like, I'm gonna bring in eggs, flour and milk tomorrow, mix it all together, I'm gonna dash it on the girls. Obviously, us lot, we're like 15, 16, we are creasing. We hear this, yeah, we're like, yeah, that's bare funny. Ha ha ha. This brother's come in, we didn't think he was actually gonna do it, innit? Like, this brother, back in the day, yeah, now he's a lot more like calm. He's not really on the same stuff that he used to be on. He's a lot calmer now. In fact, he makes music, he's actually doing pretty good for himself. This brother came in with a big bottle, probably like the size of this, yeah, and it had like, it was mixed with like flour, water, milk, eggs. Like, brother had a little bit of everything. Bro made a little concoction. Bro was in his yard like, yes, sugar and spice and everything nice. Making up some mad concoction. Came in the next day. Lunchtime comes, pulls out from the bag, got this big bottle. He's like, where are they? We've walked outside. They're in the same spot they're usually in. Brother's like, it's my time to strike. Walks up to them. He's like, yo! All these girls turn around. They're like, I'm just sitting there thinking, shit is about to go down. All of a sudden, you just see whoosh, 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 whoosh. Bro is just throwing eggs, milk, flour, everywhere, all over these girls, bro. It went everywhere. It hit civilians, but we had casualties. It was a genocide up in there. All of a sudden, you just see brother he was like on the step. All of a sudden, he was over there. He was on the other side of the playground in about 3 seconds. And all these girls are so confused on what's going on. Me and my brethren are just looking at them, creasing. We literally can't do anything except laugh, yeah? Brothers sprinted. I shit you not. It looked like the whole of year 10 chased this guy. Like, that's what it looked like. The whole of year 10 chased this brother. And that wasn't even the only time that he done something. I remember another time, brother must have got angry at one of the girls. He was up on the step. Now, bear in mind, these steps are like a foot tall, yeah? So these two are both, this girl is squaring up to my brother, yeah? My brother's taller than her as well, so she looked goofy as fuck standing there trying to beef him. He's just slapped her. One slap, I tell you. He had his hand like this. Bro, she was gone. She was down the step, yeah? You see her down the step. Her brethren are all chasing him. We're looking at her. She's like, I think my arm is broken. Or something like that. Apparently, I don't think that's what happened, innit? But apparently someone said that she must have broken her arm, innit? Which wasn't true. She literally didn't hurt herself. But then it was my turn, innit? It was my turn to kind of assert my dominance. Show them how strong I am. Show them the lion that's inside of me. So it got to a point in the year, it was summertime. It was kind of like a water fight thing. It was less of a thing where like we was beefing each other and more of a thing where we was kind of just having fun, but it was still heated. So at one point, we must have went up to them. We had a bottle of water, they had a bottle of water, and we're both like giving each other the eyes, like, yeah, I'm about to throw this on you, they're about to throw this on us, it's about to be F, and rotted. It was mad, didn't it? Basically, they must have taken our bottle of water in it. So my two brethren have ran away. Pussies. I've stood there. I'm standing on this step now. I'm like, throw it on me then. Throw it on me, bro. I thought I was bad. I was standing there like John Cena. You can't see me. I'm about to knock your shit. This girl, one of the girls, yeah. Let's call her, I don't even know her name, so it doesn't even matter. Let's just call her the Gruffalo. So the Gruffalo, yeah, I step down. We're now facing each other. Bear in mind, I'm small. I'm like 5'6", yeah. This girl's about the same height as me. I'm thinking, fucking hell, man. Like, what's going on here? Maybe I'm just not growing. This girl, yeah, she starts getting aggy. She's like, yeah, you want me to throw the water bottle on you, yeah? You want me to throw the water bottle on you? I'm like, yeah, do it then. Tell me why. I just grab her neck. Bro, I grab her neck like this, yeah? I'm like, the force is strong with me. She does the same thing to me, brother. She grabs my neck like this. I'm like, okay, hold on a second. Pause. All of a sudden, shit's going crazy. People are like, oh. I'm thinking, alright, cool. So I'm gonna have to spark this girl, innit? I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, I start getting pushed back. I'm getting pushed backwards, yeah? She's grabbing my neck, she's pushing me forwards, bro. She's moving like a dump truck. I'm thinking, how are you moving me like this? How is this even happening, bro? You're not even like your hench. You're literally as skinny as me. This girl pushed me back at least 10 steps, yeah, before I literally grabbed her arm and I had to rip it off me, yeah? I had to walk away from the situation, bro. I was burning. Yeah, I had never felt any type of way like I have today. Oh my goodness gracious. I had tears coming from my eyes. My brother's like, are you crying? I'm like, nah, brother, I'm just so angry. So brother, I start laughing it off, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. After that, nothing else happened in it. We didn't really have beef with them. It wasn't like anything like that too tough. Like we had a couple of bickers and stuff like that, a couple dirty looks exchanged in the hallways. But like after that, that was the last time we beefed them, innit? I don't think it was because like we didn't want to beef them, but I think it's just because it kind of died off, innit? And it was getting towards the ends of the year, like we was doing our GCSEs and that. So we didn't really have time to beef them, I guess. We have more important things to worry about, like joking about in the GCSE hall and messing up our grades. I remember vividly as well, there was one really, oh God. Okay, so there was one really funny time. This was after school as well. So like this is a whole different like altercation. Once it's outside of school, you can kind of be a little bit different about it. So me and my brethren, we're walking the regular way home. We're about to go to the chicken and chip shop. Jersey Chicken, shout out to you, you're meaty now. And they must have seen us in it. So they've stopped literally like where we have to walk. We're like, what's good? One of them, I don't remember what one of their names were. I fuck knows, I can't remember her name, innit? And we'll just call her D. D's like, I'm gonna get my brother on you. So I'm thinking, oh shit, brother. Now her brother was like man them, innit? At the end of the day, I didn't want beef. But then at the same time, I knew her brother was also on wing. Don't worry about that. So like they were talking all that waff, and like realistically after all of that problems, like it kind of made me realize like, yo, I need to grow. Big man thing. So like when I got into college, I kind of started taking my health and stuff a little bit more seriously. Bro, I ate bare vegetables. The amount of salad that I was eating was ridiculous. I'm telling you, you man, eat your vegetables. Helps you grow. Look at me. Look at me. Ask anyone that was with me in secondary school. I was tiny, man. Bro, I was eating broccoli, carrots, spinach, kale. Name the vegetable. I promise you I was eating it. And obviously, now I'm cool. Never heard from any of the girls after secondary. Like, it was more of just like a secondary school beef thing. Like, it was kind of childish looking back at it. And realistically, if I could, I would probably apologize to them because I was the older one. So I should probably take responsibility for being a little bit more childish in the situation. However, they were the ones that made the problem in the first place by just not letting us sit where we wanted to sit. But yeah, in the end, what it came down to doing was bringing my extremely scary dad down to the school, and I watched all the girls run away, and that was pretty much the end of the story.
Not coming over again. Ah, fuck, I messed it up. I must have never been loving enough, so I'ma just go ahead, fuck with a friend.